Good evening, folks. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to a new season, Season 22 of 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Tonight, my opponent, DarthJesse, Look Ralph, of Mini Wolfpack. So, just Wolfpack in honor of Mini. So, let's do the mod comparison. This guy's serious. Let's not mince words. You know, I always comment when I have an opponent that has an edge on me for mods, but this is something else. This guy's real interesting. So let me get this queued up here for y'all. Alright, here we go. So, offense wins. He's got a bit more than me. I've got him on undermans. It's nice. Yeah, big lifetime, but lifetime is what it is. I mean, here, let's get down to the mods. This is where, well, we can talk about the G13s. I've got more than him, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, not really anything interesting there. Let's talk about mods. I've got him beat on 6 dots. I've got almost everybody beat on the sheer number of 6 dots, but that's where the fun stops, folks. It gets crazy from here. I have 33 plus, 25 plus speed mods. It's a lot. It's a good number. This guy is 48. What is that? And then in every other area for speed, he's got a gap on me. He, you know, some more than others, but I mean, just look at it. It's crazy. Very rare. Very, very rare. So also, check this out. 4 more relicates than me. Now, I just relicate. I have Lord Vader in there. I don't think I have Royal Guard relicate for this round. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, I'm still like 2 relicates behind this guy. Crazy stuff. Here's what's actually kind of funny though. Almost all of his GLs, like it's either equal speed. Look at the JMK. Only one I have him by 2 here is on Lord Vader. But we have equal speed JMK, equal speed Cat. He's got my C beat by 1. My JML beat by 1. My Ray beat by 10. My Slacker beaten by his for 1. I mean, Gas 4 speed faster than mine. My DR is 3 speed faster than his. But otherwise, like, what is that? What is that? It's almost perfect. Like, it's almost like you could pick such a thing for him to be 1 speed faster with all these GLs. Madness. And here's where the envy part comes in, folks. This guy is crazy about mods. Like, he has 5 plus 28 speed mods. Who knows how far that line goes down. I just got my second one the other day. Completely random mod, but it was awesome. Love having it. And yeah, his top 5 and my top 5 are pretty much, they are exactly the same. But that's the thing. That's where his little gap on me shines in what? In SLKR and JML spot, man? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back onto the main scene here. And now I'll pull back up the chat so I can see you guys. Yeah, the guy has so many plus 28s, Sweens. It's crazy. Yeah, no, this guy's crazy with the mods. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, guys set a good defense. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, we'll start with mine, as always. Thank you, Wiz. Appreciate the good luck, well wish. Probably gonna need it. So, we'll start at top here. Set down Kylo, Hux, Sit, OG Kylo, and Fox. Maul, Mara, Sidious, Sass, and Dooku. This fun GG team. I lost to this once last season. GG, BB-8, Droideka, IG-88, and T3M4. So, the light side droids will have their life sapped at double the rate of dark side droids. And then if you have any kind of, like, relic staggering, like I have a lot of, you know, I have 3 relic 7s on the team, a relic 5 and a relic 8. So if it was like GG relic 8, Droideka relic 7, you know, 6 and 5 and 4 down from there, it would be even better. But with these 2 light side droids, even just with that, we're setting up a potential condition for the deaths to get chained. Because that's what happened to me last season. Like, I had to kill the first droid on the team. I think I went after BB-8. as a priority. And then by that time, T3M4 was like at red health. It set off a cascade. And basically GG did his AoE 4 times. It just wiped out my team. It was nuts. So I wanted to set it myself. We'll see how it goes. Alright, then you got a good Padme team. So I decided to keep that more or less intact. It's been forever since I set it on defense, so why the heck not? And let's go on down here. Opponent's taking a stab at the defense. You know, I set this good DR team here because I've seen that he clears it. He doesn't always clear it for max banners, but he clears it. So why not set it down? He 60'd it, so good start for our opponent. You know, cheers to you, DarthJesse, if you're out there. Good start to your attack. All right, so we had DR down. I'm guessing that was troopers. So I've got Bam, Nest, Dengar, Queel, and IG-11. That team did a lot of great work for us last season. We've got the double TM removal threat between Nest and Dengar. We've got our own, you know, TM amp from Queel and Beskar's leadership. It's good stuff. Great team. Pretty standard Ray comp, Ray, RJT, Resistance Brothers, and Holdo. Nothing wild there. And then you had to have been thinking, how did I repurpose my Separatist droids if they're not under GG? And there you have it. This is exactly what an opponent did to me last season. So it's a carbon copy. You know, I copy from people who just have inspiring, good stuff going on. So I like this defense with Newt. We'll see how it goes. I just love that threat of Newt with Jango popping off right from the bat. Because you want to control this, but you have to get around the tank, you have to kill B1 first, and then you have to get around B2 just, you know, chain chopping you. So, we'll see how it goes for him. Alright, let's talk about offensive review. Starting with his top wall. You thought you saw it, and you did. He has Lord Vader on defense. Now, we've all got that feat to go after. For those of us with Lord Vader, we want to go after the feat to get that awesome portrait, the divided portrait between Lord Vader and Darth Vader. I want that real bad. I've saved my Lord Vader for attack because I am getting my Dark Lord of the Sith title tonight. Y'all best believe. So he's got Crew, Sit, Kylo, Faust, and Phasma down. The same DR team I set down, DR, BSF, Malik, HK, Mara. Lord Vader, relegate Vader, so we put it back on him. God bless him. Well, how's he got him modded? Yes, offense and potency. This is the way. This is good stuff. 281. Oh. Whew. Whew. That's bad. That's real bad. 9575. Yeah. What is it? What's the number that I'm thinking of? I think it should be a little higher, but he isn't well, I don't know. Yeah, special offense is irrelevant. So, yeah, crit chance is perfectly good. 75% or better is perfectly adequate. This is a decent amount of offense. What's the potency? 100% potency, guys. This Vader is rocking. This Vader is much better than my Vader because I haven't had the potency mods at my disposal. I'm actually, you know, low-key on a potency farm right now because I need it. Just not only for Vader, but just to have the flexibility generally. But I have to keep him in the offense and crit chance set that I had him in just because I don't have an adequate replacement that would keep him anywhere near the same level of performance that he's at. So he's like 86% potency. It's not god-awful, but it ain't good. So kudos for absolute crazy mods on this Vader. Love to see him at relegate, you know, if he's going to be kicking ass. Alright, so you got Gideon here. What's his situation? How fast is he? 352, so that's a 392 Gideon here. Oops. Clicking a little too fast. Big sweaty Betty over here. How sweaty we talking? 161,000 life pool. The armor is significant, over 75%. It's pretty serious. But the health pools, you know, the actual life total is kind of lacking. What are the primaries? Health is good. It's good. It's good. Well, I mean, yeah, these are the issues, right? He doesn't have these 6 seeds, so he's leaving a lot on the table there. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise, not bad. Not bad. He just needs to get those in 6E and he'll be rocking. And then Watt. So, Obviously, Watt's going to put tank tech onto Royal Guard, but as my friend Dagger pointed out to me earlier this evening, because of Lord Vader's leadership, nobody has protection, and tank tech restores taunt when the character has protection. So the tank tech is just going to heal Royal Guard. That's it. Lorelei, I see you out there. Long time no talk. We should catch up. I haven't heard how you really wrapped up your 3 versus 3 season, but I hope it went well for you. SLDREC, man, good to see you. How you been? Appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck. We'll see how it goes. All right, and then last but not least down here, he's got RJT, BB8, the Vet Brothers, and OG Finn. Nice team. It's a nice team. All right. So the bottom wall, this is where the fun begins and where the sweaty betties are really hiding on us. Hey Lorelei, good. I'm glad to hear your season wrapped up well. But really, we should catch up. It's been too long. We'll have to hop on voice sometime soon. All right, so he's got Bam, Queel, IG-11, Nest, and then his other on the end was Stormtrooper Han. Interesting choice. You used to set L3 all the time with this, right? It's just more offensively potent. You have better odds of having high stacks of birds if you have something like Cara Dune or Dengar in this last slot. It's good stuff. Stormtrooper Han, I don't know, maybe he has some other plan in mind for what else could have been there. But then again, I mean, he's got the Zeta on him. I don't know, who am I to judge? What are we talking about with life total? It's not bad. I mean, it's not beating the brakes off nothing, but it's not bad. All right, so he's got a more classic GG team, except he has IG-88 thrown into the mix. Now, here's the thing. The IG-88 could actually be pretty threatening, but, the GG leadership allows you to stack potency, right? Whenever a dark side droid ally is resisted, that droid gains 10% potency stacking for the rest of the encounter. So if you have a decently high amount of potency on your character, say 80, 85, 90+%, then you're only having 1 or 2 debuffs resisted before you're at 100% potency, and then it only gets more unmanageable from there. So he's got the Zeta on IG-88, which I envy, but look at this. He's got pure pilot mods, because he took him to R8 so that he could, really be, coming at you strong for fleet. Personally, I haven't seen a case for taking those pilots to R8. Houndstooth, Xanadu Blood, IG 2000. Their pilots, I don't think, need R8. BAM is arguably quite worth it. Better for the character for squads, and he's such a high priority target in fleets that giving him more survivability is better. It's just better. Anyway, because this guy has him in kind of junker pilot mods, look at this. No added potency. He's got a decent amount of offense to start, okay? 9,000 damage just for coming out the gate is not nothing. And he's over 100% crit chance, so he's going to be hurting. I'll grant you that. But he's not sticking anything to us. So that's interesting. CLS on D, luxurious. I love it. I wish I felt comfortable for the first round of the first week of the season to set CLS on D. But I didn't. I kept him for offense here. But look at that. All Relic 8. I checked out each character earlier. They're staggered out perfectly. They're all modded up very, very well. A crazy offense on this Chupio. Like something like over 11,000. Like 11,600. Something like that. He's just a monster. Alright, and then he's got this classic Rey team here. Rey, the Resistance Brothers, Holdo, and Vandor. Now you're thinking, what is Vandor here for if there's no other scoundrels? Who could he revive? That's not why he's here. He's here strictly for this. In addition, all enemies deal minus 25% damage while Chewbacca is buffed. So why do you do this? You know why you do this? It's anti-gas, I think. Which is interesting, right? Because people are using gas against Rey now. It's been a resurgence of it. And the one doubt that you have is, do you have enough damage? And yeah, that could be it. So let's think about this. What kind of buffs are going to go out? The only real buff, we're not gonna. You're not gonna be able to gain any kind of foresight. I don't see that. The only buff I could see you gaining would be Lifeblood, but you're not going to be getting Lifeblooded. It's going to be one of the other characters. Definitely not Vandor. So I don't really feel a lot of threat here. The protection up I don't think is considered a buff because it's not actual protection up when you're talking about the Lifeblood protection. Only the Lifeblood buff itself, I think, would contribute to activating that passive on Vandor. So I was honestly thinking to see this, but this guy has a history of setting JML in the back. And I don't want to get snagged up on that by using C here. So I was thinking to try gas. What do you guys think about trying gas against this Ray with Vandor present? I think because there's really not much of a case for Vandor to get buffed, it still feels kind of safe. Plus, this is a very, very fast Finn. Gotta respect the guy taking Finn to Relic 8. Huge damage, right? 349 speed. So first of all, young man is rocking. Second of all, he has pushed him up over 50%, 55% crit chance, over 55 for special damage with 11.6 special damage. This is a big boy. He hits hard. Fortunately, my Rex will go faster, so that should help us all get out the gate. But I'm really thinking to try gassing this because I haven't really had the opportunity to test that. Or I haven't made the opportunity anyway. GG, I think I'm going to Mon Mothma this. It would do well against all the debuffs. There's, yeah, we have to kill B1 first, then we go after... Ah, crap, we do want to go after B2, but then it's going to set off a series, right? Because, yeah. We have a chance for that to go south on us, but I still think that Mon Mothma can work here. We do have to kill B1 first. And then it would be great if I could get the grenade to land from Cassian. Do we use Cassian? We don't use Cassian here, normally. Interesting. Let's think about that. Let's get set up to do Mon Mothma, because this is our kind of old reliable. Hey, Wolfman, good to see you out there. Oh, Lorelei, you say you have a race squad that you need to take down with 3 tanks and a Vandor? I mean, that's got C written all over it now, doesn't it? Alright, Rebels here. We got you, and then let's switch over to Rebel Fighter. So we have Biston, Pow, Kara, and Hoth Rebel Scout. Now, is that what I have written in on my sheet? I don't want to harp on about it forever, folks, but I'll just mention it here at the start of the season. I do have a spreadsheet where I track all my battles, and you could download it and clear it out, make it a template for yourself. But if you get on my Discord and you go to the 5 versus 5 discussion channel, there's a pinned message with a link to my spreadsheet, and you can see how I got everything mapped out for most of this year. I started doing it early this year. But you can make that template work for you, and I really strongly suggest tracking your battles because it's the easiest way to look up your history when you're going from season to season. Who remembers exactly what was so hot for you last 5 versus 5 season when you're just coming off 3 versus 3? Having a control effable resource for what you did is super powerful, so I really recommend it, guys. Alright, I did have Mon Mothma slated to do this for us, so I think it's time to get underway. Hey, I see you out there, Sins. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Happy new season to you. Good luck. We'll see how many times you get matched with Fatal this season, eh? Alright, let's get our combat music going and then get underway, yeah? Alright, let's go. Biston, Pow, Kara, Scout. Yeah, all this seems correct to me. Let's roll. Har Dagger, so funny. You just got in Division 1, not happy with your first offensive run. Welcome to the big league, sir. I mean, you're going to get long-donged for a little bit until you find your bearings, but best of luck to you. I believe it'll all work out for you in the end. Oof, oof. All right, that's enough of that now, friend. Calm down. Again. Calm down. Again. Jeez. You can stop taking turns, dude. Bruh. Damn. Alright. Can we get to another turn? Or we're just immortally screwed? Is that what's up? We gotta do this clear. We gotta do this clear. Alright, we got a res on Pow. Man, we're about to lose Biston too. He hasn't even gotten to take a turn because of his pilot mods. That's really more on me. Does Biston get a turn? He gets to Frenzy, but he won't get to actually buff, so we might as well basic. He's gonna die. Womp, 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 womp. Okay. Kara didn't have... damn, that sucks, man. Okay, this is going rough. Alright, we got a basic here. Yeah, I get it. Just rolling me here. You don't even have B1 to amp you, dude. That's dumb. Alright, first round of the season, we see that Mon Mothma does not work here. Let's talk about why. Gosh, it was just too much TM gain from B1. So... TM gain from B1. We'll have to think about how to clean that up. We'll come back to it in a minute. We'll mark it as red. Yeah, it's a good learning round. Alright, let's do... For BAM, I had planned to use JKR here, I think. But, let's think about this. I actually don't want to screw up any more than I have to here. Against CLS, first, let's have a little fun. I was going to do Lord Vader here. I want to give that a go. I said Lord Vader, Royal Thrawn. What? What's this one gonna be? CLS, I'm not really worried about anything else crazy. Oh yeah, that's right. I could just underman it. That's right. We're gonna have so much health. I feel like we're gonna be in a good spot. What do you guys think? Good fodder for the underman? I feel good about it. Yeah, Lorelei. Yeah, a drop off the bat isn't the start that I was looking for, but you know, you take them how it comes. I think we're in a good spot though. Let's do this and crush some rebels. Rebel scum. Okay, who's getting popped? Alright, well, you decided to go after him. That's fine. Alright, let's go like this. You can't be stunned, right? Can't be critically hit in daze. Okay, so let's do... we'll do... Who do I super not want to do stuff? Well, let's just do the crush here. Alright. Oh, that was unimpressive now, wasn't it? Basic, basic, basic. And then I guess basic. Yeah, ability block seems like a better idea here. Alright, we already lost one. Oof! You can't crit on solo when he has guard. Yeah, I know, I just said that. I just wanted to see how big the hit was going to be, even without the crit. Let's see, who to shut down? Probably you. You're going to basic, though. Everybody's kind of shut down here. Let's keep that theme rolling. You don't need to do stuff anyway. Goal should be going after Chewbacca. Okay, okay. 11 dots. We could crush again. We could basic somebody again. What's that do? Hey! Alright, so that gives us a good setup into what? You have days, but you have a turn coming up. You've already got ability block. We could put ability block on you, but you'll counter, and I don't need any of that drama. So why don't we do basic on you? That seems like a better choice. Alright, straight up, you're weaker. Let's just see about getting you done. Alright, so we have guard off the table, right? So we got this. Let's crush over onto you. No counters for you. It seems kind of redundant, I think, to saber throw this guy, because he's pretty weak here, and I think Lord Vader can finish him off. Bonk. Yep, that'll do just fine. Just fine. And then wrap it up with a nice basic onto Han. Yeah, that's gonna be just fine for me. Basic for the pop. Dark over here. Crush. Get that daze. No soup for you. And done at 58. All right. Not flawless. Not without its flaws. Let's comment that they were able to pound through Royal. So, interesting stuff. Alright, against the raid team, man, it's really got me thinking about whether or not to try gas, because I'm worried about it being an impotent amount of damage. And this team's practically fresh, but they're preloaded. At least B1's gone, but man, that was a disaster. So if I use C there, I could use gas here. But do I want JKR or JK? If he has Slacker in the back, but he hasn't done, but he's had Slacker in the front historically, it's not likely that he will. What relic level was my Royal Guard? I think at the time of lock-in, 7. I've since taken him to 8. But he was modded to the 9s, let me tell you something. Thank you, DPK. That worked out. I'm thinking JKR here, honestly, guys. Oh, yeah, DPK. I went in with the Mon Mothma turn meter team, but we actually got to take a turn fairly early on, too. But I think we just didn't get any good procs for turn meter out of Hoth Rebel Scout. I'll have to go back and look at the video, but it wasn't good, man. It wasn't good. Like, I quickly got lapped. Had one of the characters get gibbed. I resurrected, then lost 2 more characters, then lost the other character, and then Mon Mothma withdrew. So it was an ugly mess. I actually do think about how I have to think about how I want to handle that. I've got Mother Talzin. Do I have them otherwise slated? Boy, it's gonna be hilarious if the sisters save me again. You know, the sisters have always been there for me. Even when I was not there for myself, the Night Sisters were there for me. Let's go back in, and if we die, we die. Hopefully this big sweaty Betty will help us. She's Relegate herself, Tenacity modded, that's for different reasons, but decently fast. Crit avoidance could be better, but there were some sacrifices that had to be made for certain goals, and that's all I can say at this time. We compensate by her just being huge, and she'll only get bigger because we're about to lose a bunch of people right off the bat. Our sister's okay against a GG with Newt. I believe I've won it before, several times before, so I want to say yes. Correct me if I'm wrong out there, party people, but I do believe I've won that before. Let's go for the big hit here. Here comes the first whoomp whoomp. Ooh, it was a double. It was a double, boys. So he's about to get marked if we do this, right? So I need somebody who's going to heal. If I kill you, you're going to AoE again. And that might actually be a problem. So what do we do here? No, does it actually help us? Because we can't really meaningfully stun him, but I need to get a turn off to do a heal. So I gotta take a plunge here. Whoo! That was salsa picante. Alright, what do we have for next attacks? So GG is going to get a move. We should just basic here because I might need that next heal. Oh, I probably won't need that next heal. Crap. Crap. Not going to get full banners on health, but 32 will do. Really, next time we're just going to use the sisters for that comp. So Mother Talzin, Zombie, Daka, Asajj, and Spirit for 32. May God have mercy on my soul for dropping on GG. Alright. Alright, so we got this Ray team and this BAM team. So again, the reason for Vandor is to have that minus 25% damage, and I think that's intended to be anti-gas. Waldo, thank you for your Prime subscription. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Really a pleasure to have everybody here. Yeah, about 21 viewers here right now. Good to have you on tonight. Happy new season to you. Shut up, DPK. Nobody will ever have mercy on my soul. I know. I know. Sisters versus GG are always a bit of a butt clencher, Lorelei, but, you know, if you have them properly modded, especially your Daka, you can make miracles happen. I think if you remember, like 2 seasons ago, 2 5 vs 5s ago, I had a match where it was like Asajj and Zombie alive, and it was Mother Talzin lead. I did the basic on Asajj, killed somebody, it brought back Daka, I resurrected everyone, and got the glorious 55. It was absolutely outstanding. I'd recommend it to anybody. Alright, so again, I really want to try... See, this makes me think he's got JML in the back, guys. Because it makes you want to use C against this. This comp is screaming use C, you know? Because you don't have an RJT here to put buff immunity on you, an undispellable buff immunity. So, I wonder if that's the right way. I think I have to risk it. And I actually want to just know how good gas can be here. Gas, Rex, Arc, Echo, Arc, Echo, shit. Arc, Echo 5s. There we go. So I was talking to Solo Base earlier today about what he thinks about using this gas counter, and he said, you know, you can use your form up with Rex off the bat to get you started, but from after that first use of form up, you're looking to save it for when gas is sitting down. Yeah, DPK. I personally think the only reason Vandor is here is because of this passive, this effect on the beast. In addition, all enemies deal minus 25% damage while Chewbacca is buffed. So my question to you is, what buffs will he be gaining on this team? Lifeblood will not be given to him. If it's going to be given to a tank, it'll be given to Holdo. So that's the only buff, right? Like, when we say buff, we mean green icon. Inspiration doesn't count, I think. Anybody able to confirm about that? The crit hit immunity. But the crit hit immunity comes from her, right? When they lose... Who gives crit hit immunity? It's from Ray? All other allies. If Ray is at full health when she uses this ability, all light side allies gain critical hit immunity for 2 turns. So we will for sure have a buff. We can't use gas here, guys. It's not worth the risk. Alright, so my alternative plan for this, let's get ready to shake up the spreadsheet. Let's do that. Because I am not about to take that on. I am not about to get piped on Ray trying to use gas if it isn't going to work. So what I was going to do was armor and some tank. Like you. You'll do. You're a tank. You will serve just fine. Yeah, you did, DPK. You know, I was asking chat here if they had any hot ideas about why that would work, and yeah, Yeah, I forgot about that crit hit immunity from Lifeblood, so good call. I do truly think this is all that we need. We'll take the 2 stack from armor and get rolling. Let's double check. Is everything good here? C arm Gar, yeah, we're on track. This was the backup plan. Hey DPK, all's well that ends well. I appreciate you remembering, because I sure as heck did not. Alright, people who I don't want critting me, Chapter 1. You. And for the sake of building speed, we'll link you. Or sorry, for the sake of building ult charge, she'll just take more turns than Poe. I don't believe I will need Watt. And I will explain why. Please let me have a turn though. Alright, we get to put the 3 stack on C, hilariously enough. So we won't need... What debuffs do you fear here, Lorelei, you know? You know what, I'm not going to try to preserve Gar. Gar is a sacrificial lamb. Armor's already done her job. You have served us well, Armor. Go into the night. But you don't need Watt because we don't have any kind of debuffs we're afraid of. We have such high health that I'm not really afraid of anything. We just gained 50% armor, or sorry, 50% defense, 15% max health, and now we counter all the time. Like, I'm super brawny. And then whatever it is that they're about to do. So here's the problem. Now if I had to do the transform, I would have to link her and him. And honestly, that's better than wasting the delete on Ray. So we are going to relink here. It's going to afford us the chance to also drop vulnerable, which is nice, right? So we'll relink. We'll take it on the chin from her. We'll do the protection up. Yep. Do that just like so. Okay, we're all moving right along here, guys. Love it, love it. Oof, man, that buff immunity is painful though. Alright, well that's enough of that. Calm down now. There's them counters. They're not all that. Come on, how many turns you guys gonna take? Jace. Alright. So, she's gonna get another turn off. Oh no, we get, yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, boy, look at you. Big and mean and all that. Delete. Won't be needing much of you anymore, I'm afraid. Let's go ahead and link you, and then put it on Ray, and hit auto. And that's it. That's the whole thing, folks. We're as big as we're gonna get. We don't have a protection restore, so there's nothing really to manage here. We've linked the characters that need linking. We've still got a protection restore. Good God, that's brawny. That is some brawny stuff. Yeah, I bet you are gonna try. We might even finish this with full protection, Lord. The big sweaty. 55, I'm okay with it. 55 is not perfect, but can't be having people die and then have something crazy high. Alright, so we lost our sacrificial lambs there. So I was thinking I was going to gas this, but yeah, well, I don't know. What am I going to do about Bam here? See, here's the thing. I would like to use bounty hunters against this, but my Bosk speed and my Grief speed are not both greater than Queel. And if that's the case, it's a pretty risky bet. Pretty risky bet to go ahead and use bounty hunters here. So yeah, so think about it, Lorelei. There about that battle there against Ray. If I had Watt in, so C, Arm, and Watt, you definitely could have won that the same way using those 3 characters. So if you're gonna get a 55 either way, and honestly, even if I finished that with full protection and had a 56, I don't think it's worth consuming both Armor and Watt just for that encounter. Yeah, Stormtrooper Honey's going to gain a bunch of TM. Yeah, you're right about that. So I was thinking, the 2 teams I was thinking to take against this would be Gas or JKR. I was thinking to reserve like JKR, JKL for a potential slacker in the back. But I have answers to that, so I don't necessarily have to worry about it. I think I'm going to go for it and use JKR here. So we're going to use the anti-slacker JKR team. Old Ben and you. Bastila is, shall we say, otherwise occupied. And I would use her here otherwise. So yeah, we're going to stun. We're going to go right after Bam and go from there. Oh man, let's see here. So you're super fast. I can put taunt on you. We will do the focus directly onto Beskar. I gotta restart the game. Alright, so we just have to do this. We have to bide our time now. We have to wait for him to drop that. Yeah, they dispel everything there. That's right, I forgot about that part. They have to, now he has tenacity up, but everybody else could get ability blocked, except for Beskar, yeah. He's still ability blocked right now, but I still think I should do this anyway, yeah? Just to get the buff up onto him. And I'm going to actually basic here. I don't want to do the swap, even though it would take care of these debuffs. I know. But there's no need for that. We can get offense up here ready for JKL. You know, let's think about what we have in terms of abilities about to go off. Let's do a basic, because we'll have time to do the special again and put up Foresight. Alright, here we go. Everything, so much depends on us surviving this. Like, this feels bad, man. I gotta be honest with you. We can basic that off, but then what? Okay. Okay. 20 birds, guys. Oof. Oof. That is rough. Who's super high TM? I need a turn super fast. Alright, Hoda's our best bet. Let's do that. We gotta... Let's health it up. Health it up. Ain't no time like the present for that. Basic, off with you, off with your head. Oh my god, we hit him hard enough that it procced another damage immunity, guys. So we have to bide our time here. That nest hit was savage. Let's get a heal onto your boy over here. Let's also get some damage available for him. That seems reasonable. Okay. Persons who would be hot to blind, Chapter 1. It doesn't really matter, and I don't want to invite a counterattack from Nest. So let's do the thing again where we speed up Hoda. There's a basic. Alright, here we go. Last chance for glory. Yeah, 2 minutes to go. No kidding. It feels dicey, my friend. It feels dicey. I need this. I need this damage. Come on, man. Let's get moving. Alright, there we go. That's what's up. I could stun, but honestly, let's do the basic and send him straight to hell. We have to make up for lost time. It's time to go bonkers on these people. Crazy stuff. Big damage. Big damage. Alright, we got a nice counter there. That's hot. Let's put taunt back up onto Old Ben. Basic. All eyes here on Queel. Gotta take care of that Queel. Go ahead and call Shock T to get us another offense up while we're in the neighborhood, yeah? Call you. Put him under. Time to go after Nest. And now we're kind of putting it on auto, and I think it should take care of itself, but I need the time on my side, right? Go, 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 go. Max health down. That's all good stuff. A minute to win it. There. Got it. Alright. I think in this minute we can trust the AI to finish off the two of these. 1 and 2. Let's see if there's any room for topping off protection, like so. Basic, like so. Great time for me to have stopped. Stun for the hell of it. Swap to you. Call both of you. Finish him off. Basic. 30-something seconds. 60 banners. We had him the whole time. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to be concerned with. 60 banners. Alright, so we haven't completely laid an egg on this wall. I mean, let's be honest, we did. We dropped to GG. Maximum shame. Maximum possible shame. Especially when Night Sisters would have done it for 55 from the beginning. So, wherever you're thinking to use Mon Mothma, turn meter team, not here. Okay? Don't do it here. It doesn't seem to work. Alright, let's have a look-see at the back and see what kind of mess I got for myself. Oh wow, is my opponent on any attacks? No, I didn't get any ping from PrimeBot. Alright, yes, we're through the gate here. Yes, Lorelei, it feels good. It feels excellent. Alright, so he's got a classic bounty hunter team set up here. So it's Jango, Bosk, Boba, Grief, and Mando. That is G as can be. So, what this tells us, it's all cheese back here. Our opponent is either being cautious because it's the first round, or he's being cautious because it's me. What do you think? Alright, so we got GBA, Sunfac, Spy, Soldier, and Poggle. And that one, I think we can just Traya Sion because it's honestly not that scary. Aurra, Dengar, Cad, Zam, and Embo. That's kind of interesting to think about how to overman that. Alright, so that's, I mean, clearly it's the Jango. That's the most threatening team there on deck. How do I want to deal with Jango? What do I got? What do we got here? I already have, I don't have my bounty hunters assigned, do I? So, we know for sure that my bounty hunters would be slower than his. So doing a mirror doesn't feel good. We can gas back here. We have a lot of options, honestly, guys. Some crazy gas underman, right? Gas 5s, Gas Rex 5s, something like that. And then against Aurra? Bad Batch. How about Hunter, Tech, BB, Echo, and Wrecker? Just the 4 of them. Against that Aurra team, that should be sufficient. So we have some opportunity to pick up some undermans here. Let's do that where we can. Yo, Backspace, my friend Arthur. How you doing out there, man? Good to have you. Good to have you. I doubt it's because it's you. Your lifetime is shit. Thank you, Dagger. You know, any time I'm thinking to get bigger than my britches, I can always rely on you to just run on up there and sink a needle right into my balloon. I appreciate you. You're doing God's work. Let me see if I can test the wife here. The Defiant. We're gonna test and see if the wife is watching the chat right now, or maybe she's watching Hulu on her phone. We'll find out shortly. So let's go up to this top lane. Alright, we've got that cup placed. Lord Vader up here. Oh god, I forgot. Where was I going to use Lord Vader? Yeah, our opponents both placed some Swiss on defense. Yeah, I mean, I think he wanted to be cautious about how he got through. So, you know, considering that I just dropped on GG, I gotta be honest, guys, I'm hoping that my defense does it for me, because that's really unimpressive dropping on GG. It feels bad, man. Let's check and see what I have penned in for these teams. So against Crew, I was just gonna CLS. DR BSF Malik, that's Veers. let's do that. We haven't done that in a minute. What's the speeds that we're dealing with? Let's have a quick refresher for that. 296, decently fast. 92,000 health without having a 2-piece of health, by the way. That's pretty impressive. That's good stuff. 48.5% critical avoidance. He's got the right arrow. Thank you, my love.
What am I, an Italian dish?
I'm grateful for you. Thank you. Let's see here. DR. So we're gonna troopers that. So Veers, Piet. This is. I wonder if this is kind of the last hurrah for Piet with Imperial troopers. I don't know. I mean, he goes so well with Dark. Maybe not. But Lord Vader makes really good use of Admiral Piet. We'll see. You know, Dagger, you're super fun. You're super fun at parties. I get the impression of that. Man. Yeah, burning a track here. You're so fun. I got a finger for you on my hand. You can guess which one. Alright, Veers, Piet, Dark, Death, and Range. The trick here is to not use range as special until HK-47 is dead. Must not do that, must not do that, tell myself that. And off we go. We should be faster than everything here. Who must die first? It should probably be HK. Mark Dark. Proceed. We basic here. It's not the right time to do the smash. We do the TM up here. We do basic here. We get a lucky call. I'll take it all day, every day. And since that went down that way, we now have the privilege of using the special on range, getting another call. We do a basic here, get another call. We got to send this young man straight to hell. There's no game about this. Come on, get him done. All right, all right, all right. Now for you. We should basic. Let's get rid of that. Basic. All right, call, pop, go to Weasel, because the Weasel say pop. People who need to die, Chapter 1. Let's think about this. We got a Veer's turn coming up. Let's pop this. We can't get any assists onto Darth Revan, because that's kind of a Darth Revan thing. Thank you, dearest love. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the drink. Okay, we can do the smash now onto Malik. It's his time. It's time to send him to the hereafter. We wish you well, sir. Goodbye. 60 banners. So, you know, share and share alike. He 60 bannered my Darth Revan. I 60 bannered his. All is as it should be. Actually, I should mark that he did that. DR, BSF, Malik, HK, and I didn't set Mara. I set down Set. And he 60'd that. Okay, so I 60'd his up here with Veers. Good, 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 good. Bueno, bueno. Love it. Isn't that so clean, Kyle? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, what's next? DK. DK, how you doing, man? DKVG, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Pleasure to have you aboard. Alright, so we got Lord Vader here. I think I'm going to just full-on slacker that. So this is Lord Vader without an ultimate. It's kind of meh. I set down the good First Order team, right? So we're kind of going to make this run with the Scrub Crew. Special Forces, yeah. This is definitely bumming it, guys. But we're going to get where we're trying to go, I think. Let's have at it and see what happens. Junk banners with SLK? May well be right, man. I mean, I got days on everybody, so you're probably right. All right, let's sweep off the days. I would normally stab, but we really need to get all that off of us, right? Let's just go ahead and charge you. Get this wagon train a-moving. More TM. Okay, people who get force targeted, so we'll have to go after like so. Taunt up, don't get a call. Special. Call Slacker, get another decent hit in. Let's go for... We can't target anybody else. We could do another swipe, but honestly, let's save that for the next third special from Vader, yeah? It's coming up shortly, so let's not be overzealous. Alright, so Vader went for the bonk. Oh, wow. Man, that was pretty underwhelming, I gotta say, by any standard. So again, we have Vader's attack coming, up. Yeah, the speed down's kind of a bummer. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I really want to save that sweep, so I'm gonna save it. What you gonna do? Oh, he's gonna do that now. All right, look, it's time to drop these dots off. There's 14 dot stacks rolling. I think that's quite excessive enough. Thank you. People who need to start dying, Chapter 1. We could start going after the big man himself. Do you go after the big man himself? Probably not. This is drum fire. That should be some crits. This is the big moment. Let's start reaving people. SLKR can't solo? Damn if I know, Lorelei. You ask me how many Lord Vaders that I see on defense in Arena Climb. Let me tell you, the number ain't too terribly high. We have to sweep through you, so let's keep up the sweeping. Man, we are having a tough time with that. Okay. I still say one more sweep's okay. That's a whole bunch of mastery for us. I'm into it. We'll do a sweep. We'll do a stun here. Okay, now it's just us. Just us, friend. How are you? Yeah, the daze is kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get armor shredded here shortly, are we not? There's a healing. Yeah, there's a healing immunity there. Let's go ahead and stun you. Nothing there. Thank you, friend. Let's get these buffs off. Their debuffs off. Yeah. Alright, so now it's just a spirited duel between two friends. But I have an ultimate and he doesn't, so I feel good about my odds. Sweep first, then ult. I don't want to invite a loss for the sake of greed. Let's go ahead and ult. Now the biggest possible attack would be for me to basic here. My God, man, are you kidding me? Okay. Alright. Alright, well, that was a Lord Vader with, I went against it with Slacker with some bum stuff. So that means I could have used JMK there. That's actually my fault, guys. I was in a rush. I have JMK Cat. I could have trivialized that. Which means that I just have to use JMK Cat to really trivialize something else. What am I going to use to clean him up? First, let's mark it as... Comment is... only Lord Vader remaining. Healing, immunity... really slowed us down. I mean, what am I going to do? Lie about it? The Bummy First Order are still okay. Yeah, definitely not a Slacker solo. And Padme, JKA, DK, I have Padme on defense. So I'll think about how to come back to that one. I'll come back to it here in a minute. What do I have penned in for RJT? Yeah, I was gonna bounty hunter this. But wait a second. Where am I going to JMK Cat? Let's do the crew thing first, because that was going to be CLS. Yeah, let's do CLS. Oh man, yeah, we have casts and stuff. Man, we really got to be careful to underban as much as we can here, because we have some losses to compensate for. So, no underban here, I think. We'll just keep it real on these ones. Yeah, need a healing immune. I hear you, DK. I'm thinking about it. We'll figure it out. Mr. Zation, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome to the community. Pleasure to have you. People who need to get popped off the Git, Chapter 1. Probably you. Okay, we want to stance here so we can go after Lobster Trooper. We really don't want to be stuck behind a taunt for that. Let's go ahead and dispel buffs off him. Just go for the straight pound. If we do the stun, we'll get an immediate other turn, but to what end do we do the stun on a stunned character? Let's go ahead and put up the buffs. We have crit chance up right now. I think we have a decent case for sweeping out Sith Trooper. So close and yet so far. Let's go for the dispel. Yeah, geez, that's rough. Okay, so we've got translation there. Let's go ahead and get a translation down onto Chubio. That's good, that's good. Yeah, DK, we had an embarrassing loss on GG straight out of the gate using the Mon Mothma turn meter team. I got to take a turn first, but then B1 was just crazy generating turn meter for the team. I lost 2 characters before I was able to get around to Mon Mothma's second turn and revive one. Then I proceeded to lose all those characters and Mon Mothma despawned. So it is what it is. It's also really ugly what it is. Didn't stun him. It's kind of a bummer. Let's just kill people then for the moment and leave just the 2 of them. They could make it if they try. Just the 2 of them. You and I. Alright, so we're just going to apparently restore... Oh no, did I meme myself, guys? I don't have a healing immunity, so I have to like rough through this Kylo, right? Ooh, man, what did I do to myself? Let's go ahead and put this up and see what we can do. Alright, so... You don't have enough damage on you to meme out of existence, but oh, never mind. Apparently I do. So I thought I just memed myself by doing CLS against crew, thinking, wait, crap, I don't have a healing immunity. But here we are. So CLS worked with with just overwhelming power, of course. So that means that we could use JMK to clean up this. Where's our Lord Vader to be used? Lord Vader needs to be used. What did I have? I had Lord Vader budgeted for some B team. So I'm thinking JMK, Cat... Aurra, Boba, Boss, Grief, Mando. Man, my defense is a mess, considering what I'm actually going to end up not using, right? RJT, we could JMK Cat that into non-existence. Let's go take care of that bottom wall and come back to this. I have some ideas. So yeah, to catch up you or anybody else just joining us on the stream here, I had a 2-shot GG because I used Mon Mothma turn meter team. This is the team that Zareth had puzzled out last 5 vs 5 as being able to take on a GG with Newt. This team, I would argue, is weaker than that because it doesn't have Newt, it has IG-88 instead. Nonetheless, I got piped. I mean, the objective is quite clear. You have to go after B1. And I was able to kill B1 on the first attempt, but that is the only droid I killed on the first attempt. So thoroughly were we rolled. And look at that. That's a Relic 4 B2, Relic 5 Magna. I mean, the only thing that was... I mean, it was like a 290 plus B1 in a speed set. So not even absolutely crazy bonkers like a super fast offense set or anything. I just got straight rolled. There's nothing else to say. Everything else got one shot, so happy day, right? All right, let's get to the back. I have some ideas. Against this Geos team, we are going to do just 2 members of the Triumvirate. When you are using only 2 members of the Triumvirate, it is strongly recommended, if not required, that you have them both in crit avoidance arrows. This is what will save you from the random bonk from Spy. This crit avoidance arrow used to be on Rey, but with the death of Vader is a viable counter to Galactic Legends. No reason really, not no reason, but much less reason to keep a crit avoidance arrow on her. And go offense if you can. Speed if you must. Alright, let's think here. Traya and Sion should be quite sufficient. Let's go right on in. Okay, many hits. Many hits. Many hits. Damn shame what's happening to their health pool. Okay. Sweet. Good God. Look at all that. Damn shame, son. So this is actually going to kill you. There we go, a heal for you. Not that it matters. Spy's yet alive. You smarmy bastard. I can't believe you're still alive. Alright, so we got the Resurrect. Let's go ahead and take GBA out. Basic for the bonk. That Spy's got nothing. Yeah, nothing. Sweep and zip. 61. Our first 60 plus clear of the match. It's not great, but this one was a good one. We'll take it. Alright, against that Aurra team, let's do the Bad Batch. So last 5 vs 5, I was still working on Bad Batch. I've got everybody, Omega's obviously under farm right now, but all the other clones are quite situated. So I think we're in a good spot here. Oh, DPK, I haven't finished it yet. Am I not moving fast enough for you? Are you joining the Dagger Club? My wife coming in hot. Get wrecked. Annihilation is your future. DPK just doing it big. Being the harasser that we always wanted to be. Okay, let's go for the stun off the get. Oh God, that's absolutely hideous. Go for the sweep. Go for the chop, the true damage chop. My God, just absolute madness. Evasion. What's this one? Dispel all debuffs on target clone ally. We'll go ahead and fix you up, young man. Absolutely blown out. It wasn't close. Alright, so we'll take that one for another 61. The wages of cheese is death. So, let's consider now for Jango. How does... Well, Underman doesn't give you anything, really, for going to Underman. So we could do Rex... There is some manner of buff on that team, so we could do Rex 5s. What do you guys think? You want to throw in Arc or Echo, or do you think we can save the banner on that and just absolutely brute this team old style? you know what? We shouldn't do it. You know why? We need more team members to take turns in order for us to get the protection charged up. Absolution! Hey man, you're late to the party, but it's a pleasure to have you pop in. We've had 2 drops so far. Both, the GG was me trying the Mon Mothma turn meter team. Lord Vader was me just being in a rush and not using JMK, because it's a Lord Vader with 6 Zetas, relegate, but no ultimate. And I went in with Slacker and really the bottom of the barrel first order characters to complement him. And I should not have done that. That was boneheaded on my part. Don't do it. Jorbo, it's 2 drops. Listen, not my finest moment. I'm not going to put it up on the fridge, okay? I'm not putting it up on the fridge. It's not a brag. Real life cramping your GAC fun. Well, hey, Absolution, that's what happens. This is Jesse. Jesse from Florida, Jorbo? Jorbo, is that Jesse from Florida? Are you Jesse from Florida, Jorbo? DarthJesse, you're my opponent. God! I'm an idiot. Also, these drinks are good. Jesse. Yeah, I had 2 drops. Look, against the GG, I tried the Mon Mothma turn meter team. And, it didn't pan out. I'm going to be honest with you. Against the Lord Vader, I was just in a rush and I used JMK. Alright, I don't need to keep saying that. So let's go ahead and go for the Underman. Yeah. No, I hear you, Jorbo. No, I know a Jesse from Florida, and he's a good friend of mine. Well, he was anyway, back when I lived in Florida. Alright, let's think about how this goes. We really need to send a couple people into non-existence, right? Mando is the utmost priority to destroy. Let's put that on our very fastest character. Call gas for the bonk. Nobody gets revived. Everybody gets some pipage. You are next, Jango. Into non-existence you go. Yeah, Jorbo. Oh, you keep tabs with Sins? Sins is a good guy. He's got some good insight. This isn't pleasing to watch. I don't know what you're saying, man. I mean, I'm undermanning stuff because look, man. Let's be honest. I looked at the last week of your last season of 5 vs 5, and you were setting down some very serious defense. So I came prepared for that. So, I mean, I reserved a decent amount of offense. You will see me full clearing here, but you probably won't see me wowing the folks at home. So, it is what it is. Alright, we're going to get the Underman there. Can we not get the protection? No, we can't. Gosh golly. 60 will still do, though. I'll be damned if I complain about a 60 at this point. 2 drops in. That means, kind folks, that I only have 2 more squads to deal with. Now, come on, Jesse. You did your 1 attack on my DR. Go for it. Go for broke. Get at him. I hear you, Jesse. You were light on ideas for the first round. You never know what to do on the first round, especially here right after the nerfs, right? By the way, hey, Jesse, feel free to get at me on Discord, man. It's awesome to have you join the chat. Real pleasure to have you here. It's awesome to have an opponent. Matter of fact, if you join the Discord, just give yourself the roll for Swugga. But if you drop into the lobby, if you drop into any of the voice chats, I'll drag you in the channel here, and you can chat with me while I'm doing the attacks. Always a pleasure to talk with an opponent. Good for the stream too. People like that sort of thing. So let's think about how we reapproach this top lane. We now have JMK for cleanup. I'd hate to have to use JMK for cleanup for this. What have we left? We have bounty hunters. Boy, we sure don't have a lot now, do we? We have bounty hunters. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Look, guys, I think I might have to JMK Cat. Might have to JMK Cat, which means I might have to full bounty hunters The RJT team. I don't want to take a risk on dropping on Lord Vader twice, right? I have less options than I would like at this point. I don't want to scroll too far because, hey, Jesse, I mean, I've already made it easy for you by attacking first. I don't need to make it quite that easy now, do I? Lord Vader, you just switched his air... let's see what Jesse said here. No ults in our bracket for Lord Vader. Yeah. No, I hear you. Jesse. Oh, I see you just landed. All right. Jesse, I see you just joined the Discord. Drop into any of the voice channels, man. I'm looking for you. I'll drop you in here with me. Drop on in, good sir. I see you, buddy. I see you. Hop into a voice channel. Let me drag you in. I'm looking for you. Anywhere you like. I will move you in myself. Anything you want, you got it. You have counter amnesia on this first round of 5 vs 5, Lorelei. I hear you. I'm telling you, breaking into, 3 versus 3, it's fun because it's so different. For anybody out there who's a 3 versus 3 hater, you got to read the writing on the wall. It's the same rewards as 5 versus 5. It's not going anywhere. You may as well learn to get good at it. You may as well learn to like it. It ain't going nowhere. Mr. Jigabachi! Hey, I know you from the GAC content creator server. Very much a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much. Pleasure to have your viewership, sir. Guild just announced a remod. Ooh, on Lord Vader. I'm sure you can't give me too many details, what with you being in Wolfpack and all. Alright, I'm looking for you. Where are you at, Jesse? Hop into a voice channel, man. You're making it hard for me. Hold on. No, I got you covered, Jesse. Let me figure you out. I'm going to give you the stream guest role. You should now be able to see me in the stream section of channels. There's a stream chat and a stream voice. I'm sitting in there on stream voice. Hop on in. I just gave you the role manually, so we'll get you sorted one way or the other. Guild just announced a remod. The timing is just atrocious. I hear you, man. It's a tough time. It's a lot of shakeup, right? A lot of shakeup with mods. So here's what I'm thinking. So the BB-8 that you have on this team is going to go first by virtue of just him getting the extra turn meter at the start of battle for himself. Where is that? Nope, not this one. At start of each encounter, if BB-8 is active, droid allies gain 8% turn meter for each active droid ally. So BB-8 himself will gain 8% turn meter, excuse me, very kindly. 315 speed, excellent, respectable speed for BB-8. So 315 divided by 0.92 is 342 effective. That is threatening. But he's just going to take one turn. However, he's going to pass out a secret intel. And that secret intel is going to go to, probably to Ray, but, well, it could go to anybody, I guess. But the point is that when another resistance, whenever another resistance ally, so not her then, when another ally suffers a debuff, or when another resistance ally gains secret intel, Ray gains 8% turn meter. So she could gain 8% turn meter, but her speed is far less imposing, right? 279 divided by 0.92 is 303. It's not bad, but it ain't crazy. Hey, I see you there. How you doing?
Not bad. How's it going?
It's going well. Pleasure to have you on board.
Yeah, I can't stay long, but yeah, I thought I'd check in. Yeah.
No, yeah, you got a busy life. I take it off a push to talk here, so I can just talk casually. But yeah, no, interesting defense. I know you wanted to keep enough to be able to clear. It's crazy here after the nerfs how things have changed. So you had such a rigorous defense at the end of the last season. That's kind of what I planned on And
it might have been based on. I think fives. I must have made Kyber probably earlier. So I can't remember if I knew some of my opponents. So I think we went all out on defense a few times. But threes. I do like threes a lot, but I had some difficulties, and then I think my plan was to go crazy on defense because I think I had 2 Paw Patrol in the same hit, and I faced both of them. So I went super hard on the one guy and caught him off guard, and then tried something similar. But yeah, it's tough when you face opponents from the same guild. So I did.
Much agreed. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I looked at the last 3 rounds. I looked at your whole last week, and consistently you had this trend for a brutal defense. So I don't know if all 3 of your opponents in that final week were agreeable to you, each of you trying out that tactic. But that's the picture that your last week painted for me. So I was prepared for the worst here. I do like to mix it up for sure. Sometimes efficiency, but it depends. If I've made Kyber, then it might get a little bit crazy. But I think with the changes, like TW doesn't really give us a clear enough picture because it's all GLs, right? So we try to get 20s on those, but you miss out playing against all these other teams, right? Yeah, I hear you. All right, well, I'm going to give a go with Bounty Hunters here against your RJT. Let's see how it goes, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm thinking that my Aurra team will be able to proc off the contract before you're able to do too much ridiculousness. Like, with Ray gaining the 8% turn meter, I should still have both Bosk and Grief go off first. So that's kind of what I'm relying on here. And then I'm thinking I'm going to JMK Cat the Lord Vader to wrap up.
Yeah, I think there's not much DPS in that team. I was actually going to put the Resistance Brothers in there, but then I ended up throwing them in with Ray. I was watching some of Zeri's stuff, and I don't know. I haven't been too inspired about anything in defense yet, so...
Well, I see that your intention there... I think that you having the Resistance Brothers in that team might have been a waste when you had Vandor there too, right? Because you've already more or less forbidden the gas count, right?
Yeah, that's what only, I think the gas counter, exists. It's not perfect, but Vandor, yeah, he probably did a good job. I probably could have even
You're breaking up just a little bit, but yeah, I agree that that would have given me a tough time if I had tried gas, because I've seen the Arnold video, I've seen a couple other videos of gas versus Ray, and it seems pretty methodical, but if you had to ask me if I'd feel comfortable about doing it with 25% less damage all around, I'm not sure.
If he sits down the wrong time, we have some proprietary stuff.
Sure, yeah,
that
of course.
We're working on for sure, but really, I think the SLKR is the only one that can get taken down by a non-GL.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. I used to love Vader, so. That's gone.
So we actually had your Ray go off ahead of my Bosk, so I clearly screwed up the math on that. But let's go ahead and we'll mass assist on to Vet Solo. Okay, so we got a stun onto Bosk. Not great, but I can live with it. We'll call... We don't have any debuffs on your Vet Smuggler Chewbacca, but we'll call Boba here for a double. All right, that got him out of the way. You have 2 Foresights on deck with your BB-8 and RJT. Let's go ahead and do... If I do the AoE, I can't get counterattacked. I can clear both Foresights, and I have the potential to ability block Finn, so let's go for that. Yep, worked out according to plan. Let's buff up. We'll basic onto BB-8 with the intention of getting a stun. 70% chance to get the stun. All right, that's a good start. Good stuff. Still waiting for Boss to get his first turn. Let's do a Dispel here. We're ahead of schedule for that. All right, we just knocked Finn into non-existence. So that was fun. We proc the contract. Let's do the delete on RJT. And now we'll do the taunt up onto Bosk. Buff up again onto Aurra. Basic just to dispel the Foresight. Mass assist onto the lone BB-8. And that's the story for 59.
Nice. I noticed your modding is you have similar sort of like quality mods to myself.
I mean, I appreciate that compliment, sir, because you are effing cracked. You got some cracked stuff going on.
Yeah, well, in our guild, Mecha is, he has the number, I think he has 52 plus 25s. And I think I'm at 49 now.
Absolutely obscene.
Yeah, I think with my 20s, I don't even know if I'm top 10. We have some people with crazy mods in there.
Well, I got to be honest with you, man. I mean, I'm like, what was it that I said on the mod compare? Let me pull up the hotbot compare real quick, because that was bonkers. Just when I was looking at it the other day, I said, what? Like, I'm sorry, but I have 33 plus 25 mods, places me among the better portion of people, and for you to have me bested by 15 in that bracket is absolutely nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got a buddy of mine that's constantly trying to catch up, but that one, it's just luck, right, for sure. But
well, yeah, but you and your buddy keep yourselves motivated to be hungry and keep after it. That's fair. That's pretty fair.
Yeah, if you look at that profile, it's pretty funny though, because the speeds on a lot of the main characters between us are 1 or 2 apart, pretty much the whole way, which I thought was kind of interesting.
So from a perspective of me having like max protection finishing this, I think I'm gonna go JMK Cat Windu instead of just JMK Cat. I don't know what LV's gonna do. So it's just a solo LV. I mean, it was a win one way or the other. It's just about how many banners can I recover after crapping the bed on your LV.
Sure.
Now I used LV. Wait a minute. Did I use LV? Yeah, I did use LV. Man, these drinks are good.
Did you get the...
and I got a win, so that means I got my feet. Woo!
Yes. That's...
Hot damn.
My plan was to use them on defense versus you, and then, if depending on how the bracket goes, probably use them on offense. The next time. Yeah,
I was legit surprised to see him on defense, but I mean, there's always two sides to that information gathering, right? You wanted to see what can he do on defense. Well, now you know for certain if some jackass comes at your Lord Vader with a slacker having ultimate plus the absolute basement tier first order characters, it might get a little dicey for him. Now you know.
And you know what? Nobody else in her bracket has the ultimate. I checked like day of, so that's something. But I've been working on the Red Guard there, Royal Guard.
Yeah. The Royal Guard is absolutely amazing, right?
He's a popular R8 with Paw Patrol, so I'll probably do that next, I think.
I R8'd mine, and I had to be convinced about the virtue of it. And it was explained to me by my friend Dagger the other day. You're just thinking about it in terms of before his unique goes off, feeding into that doubling, just getting all that bonus health and protection, because his relic is that rare relic that gives both health and protection. So you're having that benefit that you're double dipping into. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I think like all defense sets with health primaries, who's beastly. He's beastly. I didn't think I'd say that a month ago, but times change obviously. So
absolutely. All right, so we got through the gate here on your Lord Vader loan. So I did JMK Cat Mace for 42 banners.
Oh yes.
Let's see what manner of shenanigans you've set for me on Fleet. I've seen that you have a comfort for using Executor on offense.
Yeah, but that will not be the case here.
Good, sir. I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate the challenge. Let's see what we have before us. So he's got the proper setup, right, folks? He's got. So he only has 2 reinforcements. So what he wanted to do here was go minimalistic, right? He didn't want to throw in a couple other Empire ships that might cost him the other fleet, which makes sense because right here in front of us is a Chimera fleet using some of the ships you might set as reinforcements for those last 2 slots on Executor. It all makes sense.
I did see that you beat an Executor last time. I took a quick glance, but what are you thinking of using?
So Arnold was my last round for 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
He said, oh, you watched that? You saw me do that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you saw me one-shot that with Malevolence. That's pretty much the game plan here. If I have to multi-shot it, I'll do what I must. But let's check out what you got. Do you have anything in lying in wait for me? So you have the Relegate Cad. Oh boy! All right, Relegate Bosk, you know, looking brawny over here. And then, of course, I would be shocked if this weren't a Relegate Razor Crest. So here it is. So you're offering me the most brutal possible front line.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
We played, I think it was, what's the secondary? Covert Palm. So I ended up using the GG counter on one of their 4 Relegates to manage up the enemy, but there is some money in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to jump off, man. It was good chatting with you. I'm going to go watch the Twitch, though, while I do my work here.
Hey, man, take care. Real pleasure for you to hop in. Feel free to stay in touch. Real pleasure talking.
Absolutely, man. I'll try to attack her as soon as I'm finishing.
Hey, you know, you attack in your own time, man. Not trying to rush you.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Nice
all right, take care. All right, bye.
Peace.
Okay, well, that was fun, guys. It's been a while since we were able to have an opponent hop in on voice with us. So let's see if we can pull off a miracle twice. In our last round of 3 versus 3, I was successful in one-shotting Arnold's Executor with this same opening lineup. Granted, not everybody was all Relegate, but we'll see how it goes. Using this very lineup right here. So let's see how it pans out. Hope I don't have to multi-shot it. Okay, we get the mass. The mass goes to Vulture. Vulture dies. We get an assist. Let's go ahead and put down offense down. No offense down lands because of tenacity up. We can land a stun on Houndstooth. We might as well. So double Vulture gone. It doesn't matter where we do the sweep. We don't have an opportunity for an assist here. Let's do that. We'll basic here for lack of a better option. We target Houndstooth and call in Spy. This is the way. Do we get the mark onto the big boy himself? I'm into it. He's got the mark. Let's exploit it. Okay, so now they got the contract off. Race against time, party people. Do we get another set of buzzies? Okay, I'm into it. Let's go ahead and dispel you. You basic. You basic and call the vultures. You basic. You basic. Alright, so contract's already procced, so here's the good news. If we drop, there's no risk of the contract procking twice, right? We can't have that go south on us 2 times. So now it's, what can we do here? Yeah, remod is all scoundrels and smugglers. Oh man, you know, I'm sure that's going to be cracking. Wolfpack always gives a really good match to Vanguard. I'm pretty sure you've beaten us here the last couple times we've matched up, so not trying to imply that it's been equal or on balance, but good matches. So if we go for the stun here, we will of course miss because of foresight. No reason to not basic. The dispel is about to come up onto Houndstooth, right? We just had that hand. Yeah, I think that's what's about to go down. Alright, now we're really heading into the danger zone here, folks. So we have breach on everybody, which means that if we call in Ebonhawk, we gain nothing. Since we have breach on everybody, we can't dispel that stuff and go after the others. This is what's different between this and the match versus Arnold. By the time we brought out the second reinforcement, we didn't have all this perma-locked, target lock, and breach nonsense going against us. So we may well indeed have to two-shot this. And indeed, it looks like we will. Oof. Oof. Alright, alright. Sayonara, Malevolence. You did well. I mean, you got, I guess, one ship, so maybe not well, but something. So let's put in the comment here. Killed RC, but locked TL and breach were applied before second reinforcement, so no case to bring out Ebonhawk and hit CAD or Boba, Slave 1. CAD Boba, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and just comment that in. Okay, let's see. Chimera, I really want to home one that. That's what I want to do. Our opponent set down a single tank, so I know I can home one that. I don't really have any worries about how that one's going to go. But hey, Jesse, you got a hold, so, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get a hold. Obviously, you can see that I have my Executor on defense, so we'll see if I can't give you a slightly tougher time. I really need to make sure I get through Executor first, so we really need to... If Finalizer should go south on us, what happens? They're going to be TM loaded with him remaining. How would I get around that? So what I also know is that because this is the single tank variant, we might be able to Finalizer that. Let me check my record about fighting chimeras. Hold on a sec. I have something tickling at my memory. Chimera beaten by Executrix. Chimera beaten by Executrix. Chimera beaten by Home 1. Negotiator. Home 1. Home 1. Okay, well I have a pattern there. I like my Home 1 against that. Finalizer might be good here, but the problem is... No, there's no contract, so they can't lap us too fast, right? I think we've got something here. But what do we got? What do we really got? 1, 2, 3, 4... Those other reinforcements, those other 2 reinforcements on the Executor team went to... Or on the Malevolence team went to waste. So we have to be mindful of that. What have I to offer? We can bring in you. Have I another clever little assist caller? I do not. So I wonder where we might get with this. Let's keep it just to these ships and see what happens. Let's pen in Finalizer and see how this one goes. Comment 1 drop. Malevolence. Okay, got that penned in. Let's mark this as red. Delete this out. Mark it as clear out the filling. Okay. Delete comment. Sorry guys for the delay. Let's think about this finalizer. Let's go. This is going to be really tough to do without a tank though, right? I just don't have a better option, I think. Let's just go with it. Let's see what we can't do. Let's see what we can't do. Okay, all going after the big man. So Houndstooth just did basic. We could dispel and say prevent him from taking a turn. Now we can't. We can't stun Boba, but we can big hit Boba. Let's go ahead and hunted the Houndstooth, so he's not gaining turn meter. Let's leave him in the Stone Age. Back over to you. Let's. Yeah. Okay, basic there. That's not the end of the world. Basic, does it get the kill? All right, we're in business, guys. We're in business. We got the advantage, offense up, defense penetration. Let's go for a hit. Okay, they're going after him. That's fine. Still need to lock you down. Let's basic CAD. Let's call Kylo. No need to call reinforcement here. It might just cost us banners. Basic. You got the buff. You got the healing immunity. Alright, IG 2000 comes in. Stuns my boy. That's bad news for us. How do I want to handle it? 100% turn meter, but they lose 20% protection. There's no upside to that right now. Let's just do this. Now you would get protection up, but you won't be able to get healing. We should do the sweep here. There's no better time for us to do that than right here, I suppose. Oh my god, no! Do not kill him! We need to do something quite serious. I need to call in Consular. Use him to annihilate this ship. They both have evasion up. They're both equally unattractive targets in that way. But IG2K is more fragile, but you're also super low health, but I'd hate to be dodged. Let's go for the risk. Alright, we got the stun. Let's basic again because we don't have the... Okay, let's go ahead and charge you. You've got this advantage now. This should be the end. Alright, so we had to two-shot it, but we got through. Alright, 44 banners. Finalizer for 44. It is what it is. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. They can't all be one-shots. So that's a difference maybe that the R8s make, is just that little extra chance that you might be able to get the locked target lock and breach. And then you forbid Ebonhawk from being useful, right? Calling out, you can't dispel that Houndstooth taunt and go after Cad Bane and Boba. So, fair point. Oh, 13 messages were deleted by moderator. What the heck just happened? Oh, Nightbot got you fixed up, eh, wife? Alright, alright. So, let's see here. Admiral Akbar, let's get ready to do the old nasty. So we'll get our boy Hum, we'll get Biggs, get you, get you, get you, and I don't think anything else should be required, just these. Off we go then. You know, the bot's just trying to keep order, trying to be a peaceful, law-abiding type. It's got to be all in on the bomber. We don't get to hide under stealth. It's a very vulnerable time for us, you see. What do we have? We would want to not use the wiggle until after bomber goes, because in the event that bomber should go, which looks pretty likely, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, bomber goes, we might lose Biston right there, and so we did. Damn. No assist chance, of course. We wiggle now, and then we basic after, drop off the lock, so now we can go ahead and... Here's the thing. We could call in Cassian, which may well be the better choice, right? But I think that we can do Phantom. The bot's trying to Helen Keller my wife. Jeez. Jeez, Dagger. Can't bring you nowhere. Alright, who are you giving the ups to? You give the ups to Vader. Okay. I mean, that makes sense to me, because Vader's really got to go. There he is, all gone. Let's do a heal. No. Wait. It's calling Cassian. Kill you. No, kill you because you've already got the offense down. Alright, protection's being gained, that's fine. Do the target lock, no assist. No assist is actually good for us because I'm trying to get around to another special from the ship. So we'll go ahead and we'll dispel the foresight. We will basic here. Now we do the heal. Does it give us enough? Probably not enough, but... Remove the turn meter, okay. Ah, that sucks. We'll have to be kind of quick here if we're going to make good use of that. First, take you out of existence. Goodbye. Basics and protection restored. There's a good case for you to come out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Goodbye. Big hit. No assist because we have Han stun. Let's go ahead and dispel Han, and that's all she wrote. 61. Okay, so an over 60 clear on that one. Home 1 for 61. Not the very finest work here today on fleets, but we made it through. Let's see what the score is. Honestly, I think it's a pretty soft serve up to DarthJesse, considering what he reserved for defense. So I think he should have a pretty reasonable time, all things considered. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. 2778. Now let's check last season. What does that look like compared to a lot of our other clears? 2720. Man, I've had some really good clears, 2800. So 2778 is terrible. It's actually not good. I've had wins with lower numbers from last season, though, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe Jesse will have himself a time on my defense. But let's pen that in, 2778. And we'll see what happens overnight here. So, let's do the recap. Our opponent only attacked our DR down here, DR, BSF, Malik, HK, and Set, and he cleared it for 60 banners. That's his only attack he's done. So, for bottom row, first battle of the night, GG, I went in with the Mon Mothma turn meter team that Zareth had made good progress with in the last 5 vs. 5 season. I got blown out. It didn't work out to my advantage. I got Mon Mothma's one turn to summon the ad, and then by the time she got her second turn, I had 2 members dead, just from getting lapped. Mother Talzin cleaned that up. So only B1 died on my attempt with Mon Mothma. The other 4 droids I had to clean up with Mother Talzin. So against this particular team, I should have just used Mother Talzin from the get. Lesson learned. What did does anybody remember the banners I got with Lord Vader against that? It couldn't have been that high because I lost the Royal Guard, right? Probably 50 something. I'll say 55 for now. I need to put something in there. It'll drive me crazy. If anybody remembers though, let me know. Wait, 44? You're saying 44 is what I got to? No, it couldn't be 44 with the Lord Vader against your CLS. I didn't drop. Could be 40 something, right? Whoa! Nightbot timed out Defiant for 600 seconds. Oof! Man, lady, how many emotes you trying to spam there? I better check that. You have the bot, but you can't tell. Don't worry about it. I'll check it next week when .gg updates, but I appreciate you looking out, Jesse. Good man. So anyway, we one-shot everything else. I was wanting to test Gas versus Ray, but because our opponent is 59, thanks Jorbo, appreciate you, man. Let me pen that in. But against this Ray team here, I really wanted to try the Gas 50 first. I haven't had an opportunity to test that. And because our opponent was clever enough to set Vandor Chewbacca in there, who will gain crit immunity from Ray's first usage of Lifeblood, it meant that my whole team would have 25% less damage, and on a nerfed Gas, that's not a gamble I wanted to take, so I didn't. I went in with C, armor, and set and cleared that. Alright, so we got to the back wall. Historically, our opponent has set some difficult things in the back, but he was being cautious for this first round, and he set some cheese. So against the Jango, we took that out with Gas 5s and Rex. We undermanned that for 60. Against GBA, we did Traya and Sion, both having the crit avoidance arrows. So key when you're going for that two-man underman. And we got the win for 61. Against the Aurra lead team here with his leftover bounty hunters, we went in underman with Hunter, Tech, BB, Echo, and Wrecker. 61. Came up top. So, I'm not going to lie. Just carelessness on my part. Shame on me. Lesson to me. I could have one-shot this with JMK, Cat, and others, right? Should have been no impediment, because this is a Lord Vader without an ultimate against a JMK with an ultimate. Should have been a no-brainer. For whatever reason, my brain was like, no, we should go in there with Slacker and the bottom of the barrel first-order characters. And I was able to kill everybody but Lord Vader, but in the epic duel between Lord Vader and Slacker, his healing immunity proved key. So, bad times for me. In the end, I think I could have won it. In the last turn, not the last turn, but the turn before I went into my last ultimate, I had one charge of ultimate built up, and I had healing immunity on myself, and I was thinking I could swipe here and get rid of the healing immunity, but I don't know if his next hit, because I was at yellow health already, like 40%, I don't know if that next hit's going to knock me out. So I used the ultimate, and then thinking, okay, he's at like, low yellow, reddish health. The best damage I think I can probably do here would be a basic to do a double hit. And I did that, and he went down low into red health, but then he got right back on top of me coming out of it, and I was thinking, okay, well now I'm even lower health and have healing immunity. I guess I should go for the stab. And I tried the stab, and that didn't work. So here's what I would do if I had to do it all over again. I would have done the swipe before the ultimate, taken the hit from Lord Vader, thinking that it would have brought me to red health, and then did the ultimate, doing a sweep and absorbing his attack that would have refreshed the healing immunity. If I had to do it all over again with Slacker, that's how I would have done it. If I really had to do it all over again, I just would have went in with JMK and knocked it out and not two-shot it like an idiot, and I could have slackered something else, like just Slacker's foe with something else for huge banners and trivialize something. So, complete bonehead maneuver on my part. DR, BSF, Malik, HK, and Mara, I went in with Troopers, knocked that out for 60. He 60'd mine, I 60'd his. Fair is fair. Crew, Sit, Kylo, Faust, and Phasma, I took out with CLS. I reserved them, and, I'm thinking there towards the end, crap, I've only got Kylo and Crew left, and I don't have a healing immunity. But as it turns out, Chupio is an absolute monster and just deleted a half-health, half-protection Kylo. And then it was just Crew left, and then one special one from CLS was all it took to knock Crew out of existence. So that was the only difficulty here on this wall, was me just boneheading it up on Lord Vader. Was able to use the bounty hunters to clear that RJT team for 59 banners. It was nice. Yeah, the bot does timeout spamming Dagger. I know, my wife's learned something here today. Alright, so for fleets, our opponent set down Executor with only 2 reinforcements, but it was enough to get him a hold, and a hold he did get. I got his Razor Crest on the first run with Malevolence. I got lucky with that spy targeting with a taunt when I brought in the first reinforcement. But unlike our last match with Arnold, I wasn't able to get Ebonhawk out before you had the locked target lock and breach. So no point in bringing him out. I brought out Soldier, tried to make do. Soldier didn't make do. Wouldn't do that twice. I'd probably still bring out Ebonhawk, try to do a middle hit, take the protection up off of Houndstooth, and try and make my way around if I had to do it all again. Alright, so that's the story of our attacks. That's the wrap up. Let's pull up Twitch here and see who else I might be able to send you off to. Who is a worthy opponent deserving of your viewership? I don't think I have rated Trevor Boy Gaming before, but let's send you off to see him. Let's do that. Let's do raid Trevor Boy Gaming. He's got some viewers. Okay, guys, you know, first round of the new season, you never know what to expect. This first week's going to be crazy. We don't have any idea about people's tendencies, but we're going to learn. You know, by hook or by crook, we're going to get this figured out. Alright, so I'm going to start the raid now, guys. Yeah, I know I see Solo Base out there Defiant, but he's got his own viewers. I haven't rated this guy before. Let's give the new guy some vigor. Let's give you some eyes to this gentleman. Alright, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you being here for Week 1, Round 1. We'll see you here on Friday night for Week 1, Round 2. Hopefully I win. We'll see. Let's hope Jesse has some trouble. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Have yourselves a good evening, and we'll catch you soon. Take care.